Hello everyone, welcome back to the second part of General Knowledge Concept Builder session for Law Entrance examinations. Let's take a look at the important events that happened in May. India's first Agriculture Export Facilitation Center was launched by Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture in Pune in collaboration with NABARD. The center works as one-stop center for the exporters in the agriculture sector and boost agriculture exports from the region. Another important announcement was made in May by the Union Culture Minister Prahlad Singh Patel that around 6 cultural heritage sites have been added to the UNESCO tentative list of World Heritage Sites. The new addition made the total number of sites in India in the UNESCO tentative list 48. The Indian sites included in the tentative list are Ganga Ghats of Varanasi, temples of Kanchipuram in Tamil Nadu, Satpura Tiger Reserve in Madhya Pradesh, Maratha military architecture, Higher Baikal Megalithic Site, Bedagat Lametagat of Narmada Valley in Madhya Pradesh. In the area of information technology, the Union government notified the Information Technology Rules 2021 in February, aiming to provide a robust complaint mechanism for the users of social media and OTT platforms to address their grievances. Arguably, one of the most controversial regulations introduced in India in 2021, the rules came to effect on May 26th. The month ended with the opening of new Consulate General of India in Adu City, the Maldives in 2021, approved by the Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In June, Asia's longest high-speed track, NUT-Tracks in Pithampur, Indore, was virtually inaugurated by Sri Prakash Javadekar, Minister of Heavy Industries and Public Enterprises. In the realm of science and technology, the European Space Agency has announced Envision as its next orbiter to visit Venus. Envision is an ESA-led mission with the contributions from NASA, and the mission seeks to understand how Venus evolved so differently from the Earth despite having roughly the same size and composition. In China, the government relaxed its two-child policy and announced that it will now allow 3 children per married couple. This is because the country's rate of population growth is falling despite earlier relaxations. Furthermore, in Iran, ultra-conservative Ibrahim Raisi won the presidential election in the landslide margin and succeeded Hassan Rouhani in August 2021. July gave India its first unicorn IPO when Zomato scripted history by becoming India's first unicorn to debut on the stock exchanges. Also in July, 2 new Indian sites were added to the UNESCO World Heritage List. In the 44th session of the World Heritage Committee in Fuzhou, China, 2 landmark decisions were taken to inscribe the Kakatiya Rudreshwara Temple in Telangana, popularly known as Ramappa Temple, and the ancient Harappan city of Dholavira in Gujarat on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Now, India hosts 40 World Heritage Sites. The silver lining of the month was when weightlifter Mirabai Chanu won a silver medal in the Olympics, thus making July a month of inspiration to everyone as she became the first Indian weightlifter to win a silver medal in the women's 49 kg event. And as August came, it indeed turned out to be August for the Indian contingent at Tokyo, with badminton player PV Sindhu winning a bronze medal in the Tokyo Olympics. The tale of achievement continued as Indian boxer Lavlina Borghain won a bronze medal at the Tokyo Olympics. Another historic moment, Indian men's hockey claimed an Olympic medal after 41 years. Another golden feather for India, Neeraj Chopra won the Olympic gold medal in the javelin throw. August was indeed a month of victory for India. In other developments, the National Vehicle Scrappage Policy, also dubbed as Voluntary Vehicle Fleet Modernization Program, was launched to modernize India's vehicular population by removing unfit vehicles from roads in an environment-friendly and scientific manner. Another key development during August was a Supreme Court directive to allow women candidates to appear for the National Defence Academy exam. The top court also slammed the Indian Army for its discriminatory policy for excluding women. Later in the month, Lok Sabha passed the 127th Constitutional Amendment Bill, which deals with the structure, duties and power of the National Commission for Backward Classes, and 324A deals with the powers of the President to notify a particular caste as an SCBC and the power of Parliament to change the list. In the international arena, with the United States ending its 20-year war in Afghanistan, Taliban forces swept across the country in just 10 days to capture Kabul on August 15 as the Afghan military and the administration collapsed, with President Ashraf Ghani fleeing the country. September was a month filled with several notable events. One among those was the activation of National Highway 925 in Rajasthan's Barmer, which became India's first national highway to have an airstrip. The 3.5-kilometer long airstrip is now ready to handle emergency landings of the IAF's fighter jets and other aircrafts. September also proved to be a golden month for the Indian contingent at Tokyo Paralympics. Making history, India finished with a total of 19 medals and 5 gold in tally. A groundbreaking decision came from the field of judiciary when it decided to elevate the participation of women in the apex judicial body. Supreme Court Collegium, headed by the Chief Justice N.V. Ramana, recommended the appointment of 3 women judges. Thus, on 12th of September, the Chief Justice of India read the oath of allegiance to the Constitution to 9 newly appointed judges, including 3 women judges, Justice Hima Kohli, Justice B.V. Nagaratna, and Justice Bella Trivedi. On September 4, the historic tripartite Karbi-Anglong Accord was signed between the Government of India, Government of Assam, and 6 factions of the Karbi. As per the accord, thousands of militants would lay down their arms and return to the mainstream, ensuring peace in the region. Another key development with regard to India's defense infrastructure came from the Defense Ministry, which issued an order to dissolve the Ordnance Factory Board with effect from October 1, 2021. After October 1, its assets, employees and managements were transferred to 7 newly constituted defense public sector undertakings. And the world context, heads of Australia, the UK and the US announced the creation of a new trilateral security pact called AUKUS. This is seen as an effort to counter China by strengthening the US allies and position in the Pacific. The pact will allow Australia to build nuclear submarines using technology from US. Entering into October, the Tata Group acquired 100% stake in Air India from Government of India through its subsidiary Thales Private Limited. In the tech world, social media giant Facebook relaunched itself as Meta in the bid to dominate the metaverse, where the real and virtual worlds will be integrated through technologies like virtual reality and augmented reality. The delivery for the advanced S-400 air defense system, which India bought from Russia, began in November. After a historic farmers' movement that lasted for nearly a year against the 3 farm laws enacted by the Parliament, on 29th of November, the Indian Parliament passed the Farm Laws Repeal Bill 2021. In December, history was made with the launch of the most advanced James Webb Space Telescope, which is set to unravel the mysteries of the universe. The Space Telescope is set to succeed the iconic Hubble Space Telescope and was jointly developed by NASA, ESA and the Canadian Space Agency. And finally, the last month made Indians proud by winning the 3rd Miss Universe title. Miss Harnan Sandhu of Chandigarh was crowned Miss Universe title after beating contestants from 79 countries. This is Reshma signing off from Indic Law. Thank you.